All right. So, as you can see in the top right. Okay. First of all, what's up, everybody? How's it going? So, as you can see in the top right, um, there is a CVC starting. There's a CVC starting in 11 hours. Now, you click here. Oh, wait. You click here. It is a personal reward CVC. All right. Now, with personal rewards, right? With the personal reward CVC, right? Um, you get if your clan wins the tournament, you will get a like there's a track of personal rewards that you will get if your clan wins the tournament, right? There are there are clan rewards, right, that everybody in your clan will get if you win the tournament, but there's also personal rewards that you and only you will get if your clan wins the tournament. Okay. Now, personal reward CVC or PR CVC is something that a lot of people tend to like save up for, right? So they can like get a whole bunch of shit done so that they can like maximize the amount of points that they're getting and like get to the very end of this reward track, you know. I think I'm in tier 3, right? So when the CVC starts, these are all the rewards that I will be getting if my clan wins the tournament. Okay. As you can see, it does go up to tier 6, but unfortunately, tier 6 is for like end game people, right? People that have been playing the game for like years and years, right? End game. I'm not there yet. I'm only in tier 3, and my clan. I'm pretty sure we're in tier 2, maybe tier 3. My clan's in tier 3. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So, sorry. All right. So, I have a lot planned for the CPC. All right. This because I said the last so we have we have CVCs every I think every 4 weeks, no, 2 weeks. We have clan versus clans every 2 weeks, and so but the CVC is every 4 weeks, right? So the last CVC we had was in I think probably early October, right? And so I'm pretty sure it's 4 weeks, or yeah, 4 weeks. um, and when that I didn't have anything planned for that CVC, right? Um, I didn't have anything planned for that PR CVC, right? So when that PR CVC ended in October, I told myself, okay, next PR CVC, I am saving everything, right? I'm saving, not literally everything, but I'm saving, I'm stocking up on as many chickens as I can, as many skill books as I can, as many potions as I can. I I haven't like stocked up on many, but there is some there. I should probably um I need a spare potions. I need more of these. So let's start. Let's start this. So yeah, I have a lot planned. So so what do I have planned for this CPC? I have planned. I am summoning 3 champions. As you can see, I have these 3 champions ready to summon, and I'm going to summon all of them during the CVC. I'm going to craft all of these artifacts. I'm gonna craft all of these artifacts. Not all of them. Not all of them, but like I'm gonna crafts. I'm gonna craft some lethal. Definitely, I'm gonna craft maybe some bloodthirst. We'll see. Maybe some perception. For sure some perception. And everything else, not sure. But yeah, we're crafting some artifacts for sure. I am okay. So for this CVC, right? Sorry, hold on. Alright, so for this CVC, I am going to be 6-starring 6 champions. I'm pretty sure it's 6. The ones wait. Alright. The ones that have a heart next to them are the ones that I'm 6-starring, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. Mikey, Necrit, Magnar, Skaramis, Miscreated Monster, and this chick, Flyja. I'm not sure about her. Honestly. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about her. So, I originally wanted to 6-star her because I need help in Dwarves Faction Wars, right? I'm at a point where I'm starting to level up champions that have very specific like uses to me, very specific uses to me, right? Earlier in my account, I was 6-starring champions that I was 6-starring champions that were useful and like that were very not very I don't know about very good, but were very useful like in all parts of the game, right? But now I'm in the mid game. It may not look like it, but I'm in a mid game, and at this point, I am ranking up champions that have very specific uses to me, right? For example, Mikey, right? He's gonna help me in Bannerlord's Faction Wars, of course, and also he has decreased defense. 100% land rate, decreased defense, and stun. Alright. And 100% land rate, decreased attack. Okay. So, decreased defense and decreased attack and a leech. So, better, more healing. Right. That is useful, like, how about almost everywhere, I'd say. But that's useful in a lot of places. In a lot of locations. Okay, so yeah, Mikey, Necrit, right? This guy, again, Undead Horse Faction. Basically, all of these champions are going to help me in their respective faction wars. Okay, of course. And now Necrit. This guy, he's gonna, I don't, I don't really know where he can help me. But see, the thing is, I don't have any other champions that I want to 6-star though. Like none of these other champions I want to 6-star. I mean, Molly, maybe, but I don't know. Some of these champions are really good. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, okay. So, I don't really know. I don't really know why I'm gonna 6-star him, but yeah, Necrit. Um, Magnar. Now, Magnar, there's some, I want to say controversy, but like drama maybe. There's some drama in the raid community about Magnar. Is he a good nuker? Right? Magnar can be a good nuker. Okay, he's HP based, so he's not an attack based nuker like most nukers are. He's an HP. He's an HP based champion that can be a nuker. Right? Now, his A2, right? Percussive Pound. This is a double hitter, right? Although it doesn't directly say a double hitter, right? It attacks the enemies, places an extra hit on enemies without HP burn, right? Now, Magnar does not bring HP burn himself, right? He doesn't bring HP burn. So, if you just put him in a team that doesn't bring HP burn, right? He's gonna get off that double hit no matter what, right? He's gonna get off that double hit no matter what, as long as there isn't a HP burn, right? So, yes, Tisha's good. I think he's good. I think he's good. Okay, Scaramus. People seem to think, not seem to think, but people think he's good, and honestly, I can see it. Okay, 100% land rate, AoE provoke, counterattack, and continuous heal on himself for 2 turns. And then, single hitter, 100% chance of stealing, turn meter. And if the target's turn meter is fully depleted, but wait, so 80% chance, no, 100%, wait, 90% chance of stealing 50% of stealing 15% turn meter, has a 30% chance of placing stun for 1 turn if the target's turn meter is fully depleted by the skill. So it's not a very, it's a reliable turn meter steal, but it's not a reliable stun, unfortunately. Attackable enemies decrease the duration of enemy buffs by 1 turn, and has a 75% chance of placing decreased attack. See, okay, this is so Scaramus is a much older champion. I don't know if he was like one of the original champions, like that was there when the game was like first released. I don't know, but I do know that he is older. And so something that these older champions tend to, something very common amongst these older champions is that a lot of their skills don't have 100% land rate. I mean, look at this, 80% chance, right? And the books are a 5% increase in land rate, so it's only a 90% chance book. And this has a 60% chance. 5, 10, that's a 75% land rate, right? And then, I mean, this is, wait, I don't think this is 75, 80, 85, 90, no, 100%. Okay, so this is 100% land rate, but if we go over to Fenax over here, right, his A2 has a 75% chance of placing block bust, block active skills, right? The book increases the land rate by 5%, so it's an 80% land rate. Alright, and also, same thing with this A3. Has a 75% chance to place decreased defense and decreased speed. Like, why is What's up with this low land rate, bro? Like, if I'm going to put books into this champion, I want the land rate to be 100%. Like, what's going on here? And this is something that I really, really hate, but I mean, it's a part of the game. So yeah, Escaramus. Now, okay, wait, no, let's skip Flyger for now. Miscreated Monster. Miscreated. You know, Miscreated Monster. Stun. Okay, so first of all, with Miscreated Monster, I had a hard time building this guy, right? I had a hard time building this guy because you want accuracy for the stun and decrease defense, right? Stun, right? But then you also want him to be fast, of course, right? But then he's HP based, so you need to give him HP, right? But also, right, this A2 attacks all enemies, places a shield buff on all allies for 3 turns equal to 25% of the damage inflicted, right? So, if you built him with crit rate and good crit damage, right, then he absolutely smacks with this A2. He can place a massive shield, right? So I'm over here trying to fit, okay, accuracy, crit rate, crit damage, speed, HP, right? I don't have good enough gear for this, man. You see, he has decent accuracy, right? The crit rate is not there at all, right? Decent HP, I guess, and the speed is just not there either. So, like, I know that, like, when I progress farther, okay, so, first of all, like, none of this stuff is fully, like, upgraded, right? He's not level 60, right? So, like, I know that, like, when he eventually does get to level 60, like, a lot of these stats will look, like, better, you know? But still, it's just, like, whatever, I don't know. Okay, now, Flyja. So originally, right, I was, like, pretty confident in myself, saying that I am going to 6-star her. I was very confident in myself, right? But now I'm not so sure. I want to progress farther into Dwarf's Faction Wars for sure, but I just don't know if I just don't know if I should, like, waste. I don't know if I should use food chickens. I don't know if I should use food champs on her though. I don't know if I should 6-star her though. I just don't know. She destroy max HP by 10% on the A1 double hitter. So very good into Scarab King. Attacks one enemy, has a 100% chance. See, this is what it's supposed to be, right? 75% chance, right? You 10, right? That's 85, and then 15, that's 100%. This is what it's supposed to be like, right? This is what Fnatic is supposed to have, 100% land rate. This is what Skaramus is supposed to have, 100% land rate. But because they're older champions, they don't have that. Right. But 100% land rate of fluid depleting the target's turn meter, that's decent. That's actually, it kind of sucks that it's on a 4-turn cooldown, but 100% chance of fully depleting the target's turn meter, I mean, that's understandable. With this skill being on a 4-turn cooldown, it's completely understandable. That's a pretty powerful skill. Especially if you, like, target a certain champion with it, right? Your team has another... your whole team gets to, like, get an extra turn in, right? This can be so powerful. Attacks all enemies. Fills the champion's turn meter by 15% and heals the left 50% of the damage inflicted if this attack is critical. Let's go to Hell Hades. I want to see what her I want to see what her rating is on Hell Hades. That's how you spell it? No, it's not. Phylogeny. Here we go. Alright. She said 3.5 into Hell Hades. Is she good into any specific areas? It's 4-star. Wait, you should be able to see this. Man, I'm so upset. I am so upset, man. I just did that whole recording. My mic was unplugged, bro. My mic was unplugged. It's almost an hour video, man. I recorded an hour-long video while my mic was unplugged, man. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk about all that shit all over again, man. All right. God damn it. Let's scrub through the video to see like to go back over what I talked about. Mute. Okay, so Flyja, right? Flyja, she has a 3.5-star rating, right? She is good in. You should see this. Okay, let's make sure. Hello? Okay, good. Cool. So Flyja, 3.5-star rating. 4.5-star into Spider with the turret meter depletion on her A2. 4-star into Waves, which I don't really under. Let's make sure my mic is still. Okay. 4-star into versus Waves. I'm not so sure about that. It's a single target turn meter depletion. I'm not too sure how she can be 4-star into Waves, but alright. Okay. Scarab King, yeah. The double hitter A1 with destroy max HP. Really good in the Scarab King, as I said. Well, I did say it, but you didn't hear it because the mic cut out. Dark Fae. Dark Fae because of the turn meter depletion. Yeah. Damage great, turn meter control godlike. Originally, I was not. I forgot about her turn meter depletion, and I was curious. Turn meter control, godlike turn meter control. I was so confused. Sorry, I was so confused originally. See, now I gotta go back to OBS to see if my mic is recording every few minutes. Okay, let's go back to game capture. Still recording? Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, so Achak, right? Achak the Windarin. Okay. So just to be clear, I'm going to go back over everything I said, right? I already said everything I wanted to say, and I was about to end the video. Sorry. I was about to end the video, but I went to OBS to stop the recording, but my mic, I saw that my mic wasn't on, so now I'm using the other video to try and remember what I was talking about, and go back over everything I was talking about. Okay, so with Achak, he okay, so this is where I wasn't so sure about 6-starring Flaja, right? I said I was going to at first, but over time, I started to not. What? Okay. Over time, I ended up not becoming so sure anymore, and said maybe I should 6-star Achak, right? Because Achak the Windarin, Achak the Windarin, right? He uh he is good into Spider, right? It's because of his A3, right? Look, has a 70% or booked has a 90% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn, right? It places freeze on the spiderlings, right, in a spider dungeon, right? And his passive fills the hunger of all allies by 10% every time an enemy under a freeze debuff gets a turn, right? So, I don't know how many spiderlings are in Spider. I'm pretty sure it's 12. Let's just say it's 12. So, Achak comes up with the A3. He places freeze on like 7 of the spiderlings, right? Then each of those spiderlings get a turn, right? And so that would be is if each of those 7 spiderlings get a turn, or when each, no, actually no, if each of those spiderlings get a turn, then that'd be 10%. That not 10. That'd be 70% turn meter boost. 70% turn meter boost. Champions like Coldheart would get back around to using her A3 so much quicker, right? And also, with this team, I'd have to take Alice out of the team, right? Because Alice is going to nuke all of the spiderlings and kill the spiderlings, right? Obviously, I don't want that, right? So, I have to take Alice out of the team and put Achak into the team, right? So, yeah. So, now, okay, okay, I take Alice out of the team. Take Alice out of the team. Put in Achak, of course. Yeah. Take Alice up, put in Achak. That'd be fire. Absolute fire. Alright. Absolute fire. How many... This is... That multi-bat has been going for a while. Maybe let's keep going for longer. Alright. Let's scrub back through the video till, like... to see... Oh, wait. Okay. So... I remember what I said now. So, Achak is one of those vehicles. I was about to say vehicles. Oh my god. Achak is one of those champions where you don't really need to 6-star them, right? You don't need to 6-star them, right? Another example of this is Allure. Another example of this is Allure, right? So with Allure, right? Allure is good into Fire Knight because of her A1. Triple hitter, decrease turn meter by 25%, right? That'd be each of the 3 hits decrease turn meter, right? That's a 75% turn meter decrease, right? She is amazing into Fire Knight. If you pull in Allure, you have solved Fire Knight, right? See, look at that, 4.9 into Fire Knight. See, so if you pull in a lore, you have solved Fire Knight. A normal mode Fire Knight. If you pull in a lore, you have solved normal mode Fire Knight. Okay. Now Allure, again, she's one of those shippers that, yeah, you can 6-star her, but she works fine at level 50, because taking her to 6-star, it doesn't do anything to her A1, right? I mean, like how books don't do anything to the A1 either. Books, the only thing books do to the A1 is increase the damage, right? And don't really need damage on lore. Sorry, hold on. Oh yeah. So what I originally said, was, with Achak and Allure, you don't really need to 6-star them, because they can do very good at 5 stars. And if you have very good survivability, a lot of healing, maybe an increased defense, maybe a strengthen, maybe even shields, right? If you have a lot of survivability, maybe even 4 stars, right? All you gotta do is put her in with Allure and Achak, right? All you gotta do is put them in accuracy. Wait, no, what did you do that? Secret to the collection. With Achak and Allure, all you gotta do is put them in accuracy sets, perception, feral, pinpoint. You just got to give them a lot of accuracy, enough speed, and you're done, right? Yeah, of course, HP and defense, so they don't die very easily, but that's really all you need, just accuracy and speed, right? And again, if you have a lot of survivability, you could just leave them at level 40, right? Put them in pinpoint, feral, perception, and give them a accuracy chest plate, and you're good, So yeah, let's go back to the video again. Okay, so yeah, I originally wanted to 6-star 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I originally wanted to 6-star 6 champions, right? And in order to do that, I needed 30 food champions, right? Because in order to rank up a level 50 in order to rank up a 5-star to 6-star, you need 5 food champions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we go here, right? I want a 6-star 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 champions, right? So So if I want a 6-star 6 champions, and I need 5 food champions for each of those champions, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need 30 food champs in order to 6-star all of these guys, right? Which I already had at the time, right? But when I thought about 6-starring Achak, right? I wasn't sure about 6-starring Flyja. I thought about 6-starring Achak, right? I came to my tavern, and then I talked about exactly what I'm talking about now for a minute. right? And then I realized, hey, I have 33 food champions. If I want a 6-star Achak, I need 35 food champions. All I need is 2 more food champions. So, that's what I did. Hold on. Alright, sorry. My sister was talking to me. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh wait, so yeah, I have 33 food champions, and in order to 6-star Achak, I need 35 food champions. I 6-starred another. I 5-starred another 2 food champions, and now I have 35 food champions. Right? Wait. All right, 6. Right, 6 5-star chickens. Start with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wait. Hold on. I know. Hold on. No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Wait. No, not 36. 30. There we go. I had 2 Glade Wolves. I had 2 Glade Wolves here. I'm not sacrificing both of them, I'm sacrificing one. So, yeah, there you go. Take out that second Glade Wolf, 35 food champions, right? So, I can 6-star Achak if I want to, but as I said before, he can do very good at 5-star, so I think I'm going to leave him at 5-star. I think I'm going to save the 5 food champions. Oh, okay, so now this now. Okay, so you might be thinking, why am I using a Void Epic as food? Why am I using a regular Epic as food? Great questions. Great questions. Let me explain. First of all, Broadmaw. He's a repeatable fusion, right? First of all, Broadmaw is a bad champ, right? He's not very good at all, okay? And so, because he's not very good, my likelihood of using him anywhere is very low, right? And on top of that, he's a repeatable fusion, right? I highly doubt it, but if for whatever reason I actually want or need a Broadmaw for something, right, I can repeat this fusion and get myself another copy of Broadmaw, right? So that's why I'm sacrificing Broadmaw, okay? And also Scion. This guy. Why am I sacrificing this guy? He's just crap. He's shit. The reviews say otherwise, but personally, I think he's not very good. Alright? The little thing about the in-game reviews, don't take them to heart. Okay? Use the in-game reviews as a rough idea about a champion, right? Use them as a rough idea, but don't hold them to heart. Don't take them to heart, right? A lot of people like to troll with these in-game reviews, right? Even if he's like really terrible at one part of the game, people just say that he's really good at that part of the game, even though it's terrible because they just love to troll, right? So yeah, don't take the in-game reviews to heart, okay? And Scion, yeah, he's just not. No. Let's go back to the video. I have the video muted, so I'm skipping through it as well. Okay. Books. So I wasn't trying to aim for this many epic books. I just ended up saving this many epic books, right? So now I don't know who to use the books on. I don't know who to use the books on. So I was thinking Skaramis, right? So this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm not going to put all 15 to, oh. I'm not going to put all the books into Skaramis. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put little by little, right? I might do 3, right? And then I might do 2. Then I might do another 3, right? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fully book his A3, right? 100% land rate provoke, counterattack and continuous heal on himself, right? I kind of want his A1 as well, but I'm mainly looking for the A3, right? I'm putting the books in little by little to try and speed run getting his A3 fully booked, right? And if I do end up getting his A3 fully booked, I'm going to not spend any more books on him, because that's really all I want. So yeah, that's Skaramis. And then Miscreated Monster. Now with Miscreated Monster, I think, how many books does it? Only 10. Oh, only 10. Okay. Well, his skills: double hitter, single target, stun, decrease defense. 25% chance to stun, 60% chance to decrease defense. Yeah. Place the decrease 60% chance to place decrease defense if the stun is placed. So even if you do place the stun, there's still a decent chance that you don't place a decrease defense. Okay. Has a 50% chance to play stun. The books that increase the land rate of the stun. And then the shield. Now the books do increase the damage inflicted, right? And the shield is 25% equivalent to damage inflicted by the skill. So maybe, I don't know. And then I might just fully book him. I don't know. I might fully book him. We'll see. I don't know. At flight, no. Achak, his A3, of course. I wonder how many books it takes. 15. Damn. Of course, I want to get his A3 fully booked for Spider, and then his A2 and A1, that can just go to hell. I really only want his A3. Magnar, I don't think so. I don't think I I don't think I use any books on him. I don't think so. Now there aren't any rare champions that I want to fully book. Yeah, there aren't any rare champions that I want to fully book. Now, legendary books. With the legendary books, there's a few things I could do here. I could do Looks Well, right? I could do Udex to try to get his A2 fully booked. I could do. I could put both in the Mikey, which I honestly, I'll probably end up doing. I'll probably end up doing this. I could do not Necrit. He doesn't take many bucks. 5 here, 2 here, 2 here. Doesn't take that many books at all. But I might just end up putting both books in the Mikey. Honestly, I'm gonna do that. I might put both books in the Mikey. Yeah, okay. Back to the video. What else to talk about? Okay, so that's it. That's it. I have a 6-star soul for Ingot Twist Staff. Right. Now, I have Ingot Twist Staff in my roster. However, I don't think I'm gonna 6-star him. I don't think so. He's a rare champion for Sylvan Watchers. Let's look at his kit. Ingot Twist Staff, rare, support Sylvan Watchers, A1, double hitter, has a 30% chance of placing a weak decreased defense. Okay. Attacks enemies, fills the ship is taken by 5% for each leech debuff on an enemy. Okay. I'm saying you play, yeah. Attacks enemies before attacking places a increased accuracy, weak increased accuracy, I think. Has a 50% chance, 75% chance of placing leech for 2 turns on an AoE. What are the, okay, you know what? The modifiers. Let's go to Hell Hades. Let's check. Okay. Hell Hades. If the modifiers for Ingot Twist Staff if the damage modifiers are really good, then I will 6-star him. 3.5, 3.65. Okay. Let's do this. So my 3 hardest hitting damage dealers, right? Alice, Blade Master, and Phenax. My 3 hardest hitting damage dealers. Let's compare their attack multipliers to Ingid. Sorry, touch my mic again. Ooh, wait. Let me switch to display so you can see this. So, audio, yep, okay. Alice, okay, so Ingid Twist Staff, as you can see, attack all enemies A2, 3.5 multiplier. Attack all enemies A3, 3.65 multiplier. Okay. Alice, on the A1, 1.7. Really? Fair enough. A2, 4.2 attack multiplier. And A3, 5 attack multiplier. Damn. Alright. Alright. Now, Blade Master. Rathalos. 3.2 multiplier. Okay. 4 multiplier, 4.1 multiplier. Alright. FedEx. I know Phenax's A1 is the hardest hitting A1 in the game. 4.1 multiplier, yeah. 3.5 multiplier and 6.7 multiplier. Damn, that's crazy. Really? Really? The A3 doesn't really hit that hard. In my experience, the A3 doesn't really hit that hard. The A1 hits harder. in my experience. But anyway, wow. So compared to Ingot, his attack multipliers are, I mean, okay. I saw a lot of like uh 4.0s, right? 4.0 and above, which 3.5 and 3.65. That's not that far below. That's not that far below. Ooh, you know what? Magnar. Let's see, because I think this part did record. Um, there's some drama about Magnar. People think that he's a very good HP based nuker. Other people don't really like see the hype. So let's see. it 0.22 multiplier. All right. Hmm. Mm. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think. No, I won't. Not now, at least. Not now. I won't 6-star him now, but eventually I will. Eventually. Still recording. All right. Eventually I will. Um. Also, you probably saw it, but I have a 6-star soul for Siegfried. Right now, as you can see, Siegfried is a mythical champion. Okay, and the chances of me getting a mythical champion, right? First of all, they're already very low, right? And second of all, with my luck, oh my god, I'm never in a million years, right? So yeah, like the 6-star soul, it's good to have, but I'm probably never gonna get him. So this soul is probably gonna just be like collecting dust here. So yeah. All right, I think that is it now. 28. All right. Let's stop this. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. The CVC is starting in 9 hours, so 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I am not going to be waking up at 6 a.m. No way in how that is happening. So yeah, I'll have to edit these together. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That is it. Peace out.